and see it.
Oh, well, positive takeaways. Again, you know, the music is fantastic. As far as positive takeaways for morals of the show, I think it's just open and honest communication, like between parents and their children, between peers, between teachers and students. It's just the more open and honest communication that you can have, obviously the more smoothly things will go. We see it in all the major dramatic productions. I mean, Hamlet is basically one big miscommunication. Romeo and Juliet is one big miscommunication. It's just talk to each other.
Well, with all the negative things that happen in the show, because there are a lot, at the very end of the show, the one thing that I take away from it is when Melchior is about to take his own life, his two best friends, even though they're gone, they're still there for him, and they say, don't end your life because we're gone. Just keep going. Like, get yourself up. Just keep going through your life. You have a life to live. You're 16, honey. You're 16, and you have, I don't know how old he is, but he's in his teens, and he has a life to live. He can get married. He can have children. He can live his life. So don't let things bring you down. Just keep going. So I feel that for people who come see the show, they're like, oh, there's the shining light at the end of the tunnel.
You're going to learn a lot. And you remember when you were a kid and you were in high school and how stressed you were about things, certainly about like sex, for example. And in the end, though, eventually it all kind of dissipates, and you mature, you grow, and you get over that. And then, you know, all the stuff that you went through is worth it, because that's what shaped it's what shaped you in the process.
I think a lot of bad stuff happens to these characters, but it is still a coming of age story. And I mean, I think my character personally, she's a little bit lighter than some of the other ones. So definitely in my scenes with Jake, I see her as more of a lighter presence, and you can kind of see where he's coming from and where she's coming from, and that not everything has to be this like dark, extensive, like I want to kill myself phase, and that there are other things to live for and look forward to.
I think that the audience needs to come and see the show because we need to learn how to listen to each other. We need to learn how to listen to these characters and the struggles that they're going through. I think so often we don't talk about things that make us uncomfortable, and oftentimes that can create more conflict. And yeah, so I think really listening and speaking about these matters and understanding that the audience is going to have to be faced with some very uncomfortable scenes. And then the positive is that they'll be able to hold a conversation after that.
The positive takeaways are definitely, you know, the human connections that are made on stage. You know, Moritz's relationship with Melchior and how much they, you know, trust and love each other and share really deep information with each other is, you know, that feeling of having a best friend. And I think everyone knows what it's like to have a best friend. And just the music, you know, it's rock music, and it kind of juxtaposes the content slightly because it's fun and upbeat at times. So I think even in the moments of dark scenes, there will be some light in the music. So I think that's something to take away from it as well.
First of all, it's awesome and fun. And second of all, it's just, you know, it ends, I mean, not necessarily on a happy note, but on a note where the last song, you know, it's like we're looking forward to something better. And although the characters suffer a lot and they don't, it doesn't work out for a lot of them, they're still learning, and they're still, it's like showing the consequences of what happens when you don't get the information and when you're social.
Yeah, I think it's very important, especially with everything going on in the world today. I think it's a great way to let people know that, like I said, they're not alone, and that they can just, in a way, you know, the music's beautiful all in itself too, and you know, it's a great experience to come and just watch these kids and see what they go through, and hopefully it'll inspire some people to, you know, maybe speak up or do something about it if they know anyone.